Question number 4, Phil Twyford.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is for the Minister of Transport. How much has been spent in total by the New Zealand Transport Agency on roads in the Northland region under National Land Transport programs set by the current government since it was elected in 2008?
Honourable
Speaker,
Simon Bridges.
I can't be as precise as the member seeks because records on spending are only kept year on year and start in July and finish in June the following year. But starting in July 2008 through to June 2015, this government has spent $750 million on Northland roads, some 40% more than the Labour government did in the same period of time. We back Northland, unlike the Labour Party in New Zealand first.
Supplementary, Mr Speaker.
Order. Supplementary question, Phil Twyford.
Point of order, Mr Speaker. Point of order.
Point of order, Phil Twyford.
The question was on notice. The National Land Transport Program provides detailed information on yearly disbursements. It's not good enough for the Minister to say he can't answer that question in detail or accurately.
Order. No. The member, as I understood the Minister, he then talked about the financial year, so he gave a figure from the 1st of July 2008 at $750 million. If the order. The question's undoubtedly been addressed. If the member feels it's an unreasonable answer, I suggest he now makes progress with his supplementary questions.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Phil Twyford.
When he told the media and the House that National had spent $750 million on Northland roads, was he aware that that includes $250 million budgeted or spent by the then Labour government? And if so, why is he trying to deceive the people of this country about his cuts to the road funding in Northland?
Order. Honourable Simon Bridges, either of those supplementaries.
The member is plain, simple, wrong. We have spent $750 million over 7 years. But here's the thing for Mr Twyford. No matter how you cut the numbers, year on year, month on month, we've spent more than you.
Order. And it's not a... Order.
That's right,
Order.
Kerry. Point of order, Mr Speaker.
I'm on my feet.
Yes, Mr Speaker, I see
I'm on my
that.
feet.
Would you like me to sit down?
I would like it. I was going to say to the Minister, it's not appropriate to bring the Speaker into this debate.
Oh, very good.
Point of order,
Thank you,
the
Mr.
Honourable
Speaker.
Annette King.
Mr Speaker, if the Minister quoted from an official document when he gave the figures to the House today, could he please table it?
Order.
I'm waiting for the official figures.
Order, it's easily resolved. Did the Minister quote from an official document? Order. Question number 5.
Supplementary.
Order. Further supplementaries, Phil Twyford.
Why is he refusing to release the cost-benefit analyses completed for each of the 10 new bridges? And which projects have been cut or delayed to free up the funding for his by-election announcement?
Again, either of those two supplementary questions, the Honourable Simon Bridges.
Firstly, I say, look, I appreciate it's difficult for the member. This is the second question he's asked me ever, some 200% in 1 week. So congratulations for asking questions. Mr Speaker, the projects stack up. Three bridges that will be prioritised in the first 3 years. All are in the regional land transport plan. It's quite clear to the people of Northland that these are important projects that need to be done, and we back Northland.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Phil Twyford.
Was he aware when planning to widen...
Order. The member can start his question again.
Was he aware when planning to widen the Darby and Joan Cody Bridge in Waipoua State Forest that it is not actually a bridge, but a single lane section of road left that way in order to protect 2 ancient Cody trees? And what does this government have against ancient Cody trees? First the RMA reforms, and now they're in the way of National's pork barrel.
Order. Again, Honourable Simon Bridges, either of those two supplementaries.
Mr Speaker, I can assure the member that Darby and Jones are safe and sound.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Phil Twyford. Order!
Had he seen the widely published photograph of his colleagues putting up an election hoarding close to a busy main road before he announced the $69 million?
There was no ministerial responsibility in that question. Further supplementary?
Mr. Speaker, point of order, Mr. Speaker.
No. Point of order, Phil Twyford.
The ministerial responsibility lies in the fact that the question, you didn't listen to the full question.
Order.
The question is about the bridges.
Member will resume his seat. He is very lucky that he's remaining in the chamber today. I've ruled that question out of order. I will, on this occasion, give the member the opportunity to have another question. Otherwise, we're moving on.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Phil Twyford, supplementary question.
Has he been advised that the widely published photograph of his colleagues putting up an election hoarding was done before his announcement of the 10 new bridges in Northland? And if so, is he embarrassed that local people are taking the large pig standing in the photograph as a metaphor for his announcement?
Order. I fail to see much ministerial responsibility. I'll leave it for the Minister to answer it. Honourable Simon Bridges, but he has a certain amount of latitude.
Well, Mr. Speaker, I understand the anger and disappointment from the member opposite. It must be gutting to know that no matter how...
Order! The member will remove that immediately from the chamber. The member will remove that from the chamber. Does the Minister wish to complete his answer?
Mr. Speaker, I appreciate it's gutting.
Order! Because of the way that was taken from the chamber, the member... Order! The member can remove himself for the balance of question time. Point of... no, first of all, I want the member to remove himself. Point of order, Chris Hipkins.
Mr. Speaker.
Order! Order! This is a point of order. It will be heard in silence.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, there are some quite clear Speaker's rulings around the use of props in the House.
Yes, there are.
And I wonder if you could indicate, for the future reference, so that members can comply with those, which of those you feel Mr. Twyford did not comply with?
I can. If the member wants to look at Speaker's ruling 56 and 57, there are a number of rulings about the use of visual aids. If they're of value to the House, then they can be used. That one I determined was straight electioneering, and under no circumstances will I allow that. Order! Under no circumstances will I allow that to be displayed in this chamber. Then I asked the member to remove it. The way he then removed it by displaying it to everybody in this House, I find totally unacceptable, and on that basis I've asked the member to leave the chamber. Question number...
Supplementary question, Mr. Speaker.
We just have a point of order here first.
Mr. Speaker,
is it a relitigation?
No, not at all, Mr. Speaker. I wish to table the NZTA figures from 2007-8, 2008-9 to 2013-14, showing that the figures used by the Minister include Labour's figures.
Order. Members, explain what she's attempting to table. I just need to check. Is the information freely available on the website? Yes, it is, and I will not be... If other people wish to leave and accompany their colleague, I can assist. Supplementary question.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker. Can I just clarify, because the Minister said they weren't available.
Order!
Minister said they weren't available.
The member's really testing my patience. I have explained on many occasions the purpose of tabling a document. It is not to make a political point. It is to further inform the proceedings of the House. On this occasion, I've ruled that if it's freely available to members, they have the ability after question time to go back, and if they want that information, to get it on the website. Members need to bear in mind the tabling of documents is not to make a political point. Supplementary question, Julianne Genter.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Can the Minister confirm, according to advice from his own officials, that funding ranges for local roads, road maintenance and road safety were reduced by National in 2009 and 2012 in order to increase funding ranges for a few expensive new state highways, none of which are in Northland?
Honourable Simon Bridges.
Mr. Speaker, that's incorrect. I appreciate, though, the member's interest in public transport. We haven't made an announcement on that in Northland yet. Can I say we haven't talked about buses? That's lucky, though, because that's what the Labor Party through Willow Jean tried under.
Order. And that will not help the order of this House. Supplementary question.
Point of order.
Order. I will have to be asking somebody to leave, and it'll be from the front bench of my left at this stage.
Point of order.
Point of order, Julianne Genter.
I seek leave to table this report from Ministry of Transport stating that funding ranges for new and improved state highways were significantly increased in 2009 and 2012, while local roads were reduced.
The document's been described. I just again need to check the source. Is it freely available to members on the web?
No, it was not.
I'll take the member's word and therefore put the leave. It's a Ministry of Transport report that's not freely available to members. I'm putting the leave. The House can decide. Is there any objection to that being tabled? There is not. It can be tabled. Question number 5, Madam Fox.
Tēnā